Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the newest addition to the Prada ROSSA Ocean line. Such a mouthful. And this is a fragrance line that I have somehow looked over the last few years. I've been getting a ton of requests to talk about it. A lot of you guys have been telling me that I need to try different fragrances in the line. Because I've gotten so many requests to review this collection, I wanted to talk about the newest release. It just came out a few weeks ago. So this is going to be the third in the Ocean lineup. We have the Eau de Toilette, the Eau de Parfum, and now the Le Parfum. The Eau de Parfum release last year received a ton of love, and it's my favorite as well. So let's see if this new flanker can top it. So the notes in here, we have lemon and saffron. Very, very interesting to see saffron with amber extreme, which is a molecule that kind of smells ambery, but also a little animalic, which is also very interesting to see. With oak, the designers have just been leaving a lot up to the imagination recently with their scents, with their note listings. But let's go ahead and spray it and see how it goes. So I will say, just to start off, that I'm not sure if I love or hate the atomizer on this. I don't know. It's just like this kind of blunt, fat, plastic thing that I don't think I really like that much. So even just in the air, we're getting a lot of saffron, like a lot of sweet saffron, but in a very kind of weird, odd way. It might not be the saffron that's weird, it's just something. Maybe it's that molecule. There's just something in this that's kind of like immediately contrasting very heavily with the saffron that is a little off-putting, but very, very quickly after that initial spray, it immediately gets very peppery and very spicy and a little bit minty as well. This has a very, very loud, in-your-face type of opening that changes very quickly. It kind of has a little bit of this kind of harsh soapiness. This 100% has to have geranium in the fragrance. There's no way that it doesn't. I don't like it. I really see what they were trying to do, but it just did not work. And why is this an Ocean fragrance? This fragrance is such a step away from the Eau de Toilette and the Eau de Parfum. It's like they're not even related, and there's nothing blue or marine or aquatic in this. It reminds me a little tiny bit of Sauvage Elixir, not necessarily in this scent, but just in this very harsh kind of roughness that is very off-putting to me. The kind of scent that makes you think like, get out of my face, like get away right now. Like that kind of effect is what this is going to have on people. You get a huge dose of tonka bean and like this kind of cinnamon spice. I love saffron. I absolutely adore saffron fragrances, but this was just very, very poorly executed. But I do want to give Prada some props for trying. Like, I think it's very cool to see a saffron note in designer perfumery. I think it's really amazing to see these designer houses kind of stepping out of their comfort zone a little and trying something new. You know, we're not getting the same like repetitive thing over and over and over. We've seen some houses like Yves Saint Laurent using oud, very interesting. Kayali as well created a whole oudgasm collection, a whole collection with oud. And it's really nice to see these brands kind of trying to implement new notes, something different, something a little more interesting. So I do give props to Prada for doing that. It definitely is a very creative attempt. It's just something about it that's just not that great. Really, really just falls a little short for me. And I'm assuming that they launched this as a summer scent, considering that summer is right around the corner. I don't think it's gonna work very well in the heat at all. I think it's gonna become very cloyingly sweet, very thick. This is trying to be something in the realm of like Spice Bomb, Infrared, kind of like a fresh, spicy, aromatic fragrance, but there's just something just not well done in this. I think that some people are going to love this. I think it's going to be very polarizing for people. Just like Dior Sauvage Elixir, you're either going to really love it or you're going to really not like it. There's not really going to be a middle stance on this fragrance. You're either gonna get it or you don't. There is this very like synthetic molecule in here that honestly I get in basically every single Luna Rossa, why can't I say this name? Prada Luna Rossa fragrances. Really all of them, but my favorite is going to be the Ocean Eau de Parfum. Like if I had to pick any of them from the line, it would be that one. And I do like Carbon as well, but it's a little less original to me. It's also a little off-putting to me that it's like, where's the relation to the ocean? Like there's nothing even closely related to the ocean in this fragrance. It's just kind of like they were slapping on the name Le Parfum onto the very successful Ocean line to try to bump up the price, a little cash grab. This feels a little bit cash grabby to me. Charge a little more for that, you know, parfum concentration and ride off of the success of the Eau de Toilette and the Eau de Parfum. This is all about geranium and saffron. There's nothing aquatic in here. It smells kind of like a cheap body wash, if I'm being perfectly honest. What a letdown. By far the absolute worst from the house. $175 for 100 ml of this. It's a total waste of money in my opinion. But the best thing that I can recommend is that you go to your local department store and test it for yourself. Go to Macy's, probably like Nordstrom, places like that, and test it out for yourself. Ask for a sample, spray it on your skin, go back a few times and test it out and just see how it wears on you and if you like it or not. That's really the best way to tell if it's worth it for you, because that is a very high price tag for a not that great fragrance, in my opinion. I have to always reiterate, in my opinion. But I'd like to know what you think, so please leave a comment below if you've tried this fragrance. Do you like it? Do you think it's amazing? Do you think it's horrible? I want to know what you think. And also leave a comment below what is your favorite from the Prada Luna Rossa lineup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.